Have you ever wondered how a man could go from being one of the richest in the world to losing everything in a matter of years? Anil Ambani's dramatic fall from billionaire status is a story of ambition, mistakes, and shattered empires. In this video, we'll uncover the shocking journey of how this once powerful mogul went from luxury to ruin. Ambani rising. Who is Anil Ambani, and how did he lose everything? To unravel this story, let's journey back to mid-20th century India. Anil Ambani's story is one of dramatic rise and catastrophic fall. Born into a legacy of ambition, Anil entered the world on June 4, 1959 in Mumbai, where his father, 𝐬𝐮𝐫𝐿 Ambani, had already begun transforming his humble beginnings into a towering empire. Starting as a clerk in Yemen, 𝐬𝐮𝐫𝐿 returned to India in 1958 and founded Reliance Commercial Corporation, which would grow into one of the most influential companies in the world. Initially, the Ambanis lived a modest life, confined to a two-bedroom apartment in Mumbai. But 𝐬𝐮𝐫𝐿's relentless drive and innovation catapulted Reliance into the global spotlight, with its value surging to $122 million by the 1980s. As the family moved into a luxury 14-story mansion, their wealth became undeniable. Anil and his brother Mukesh were groomed to inherit the empire, with Mukesh staying focused on operations while Anil embraced the spotlight, mingling with Bollywood royalty and basking in the glow of fame. Ambani Civil War. Anil Ambani, once soaring at a $42 billion net worth, seemed untouchable. His life, filled with glamour and ambition, included a high-profile marriage to Bollywood star Tina Munam. But their union wasn't without its hurdles, as Tina's film career initially raised eyebrows in the conservative Ambani family. Despite this, the couple wed in 1991, only for Anil to face even bigger challenges within his own family. In 2002, Reliance Industries, a $15 billion empire, was thriving under their father, 𝐬𝐮𝐫𝐿 Ambani. But when 𝐬𝐮𝐵𝐿 suddenly passed away without a will, the family's power structure became a battleground. With no clear succession plan, Anil found himself at odds with his older brother Mukesh, as their very different personalities clashed. Mukesh's cautious approach versus Anil's bold, risk-taking style. Despite attempts to mediate by family and government figures, the brothers' rivalry escalated, ultimately leading to a split of the Reliance empire. Mukesh took control of the profitable oil and petrochemical businesses, while Anil ventured into high-risk industries like telecommunications and energy. The division seemed amicable, but underlying tensions brewed. The golden years. Anil Ambani's rise to prominence was nothing short of spectacular. His early years as a business maverick saw him revolutionize India's telecom industry with Reliance Communications, a low-cost mobile network that quickly dominated the market. Betting big on technology, Anil invested $2 billion in 3G wireless capabilities, propelling his company to the top as India's leading mobile provider during the late 2000s. But Anil wasn't one to rest on his laurels. In 2005, he acquired AdLabs Films, transforming it into Reliance MediaWorks and becoming India's largest multiplex operator with over 700 screens. By 2008, his global ambitions led to a $1.2 billion partnership with Steven Spielberg's DreamWorks, funding blockbuster hits like Lincoln and War Horse. At the height of his success, Anil's ventures not only minted box office gold, but also earned him a spot as the world's sixth richest man, boasting a net worth of $42 billion. Yet, this golden era was marked by a lingering shadow: his elder brother Mukesh Ambani, who consistently stayed one step ahead. Phone problems. Anil's downfall began with mounting pressures in his telecom empire. Reliance Communications faced dwindling profits, and to stay competitive, Anil amassed colossal loans to fund a $2 billion 3G expansion, only to see debt engulf half the company's value. A potential merger with South Africa's MTN could have been a game-changer, creating a $70 billion global telecom giant. Yet, a family agreement granting Mukesh first claim on Reliance shares sabotaged the deal, leaving Anil without a lifeline. As financial woes deepened, scandal struck. In 2011, top executives at Reliance Communications were arrested for alleged involvement in mispriced mobile licenses aimed at manipulating share values. Desperation forced Anil to borrow billions from Chinese banks in a bid to manage his spiraling debt, but it was merely a band-aid on a gaping wound. By 2012, Reliance Communications was drowning under $7.19 billion in liabilities. Brotherly betrayal. In 2010, Anil Ambani seemed poised for a breakthrough. He secured a $922 million loan to construct a massive 780 megawatts power plant, a project bolstered by a family deal. His elder brother Mukesh Ambani would supply gas at half the government rate. Yet, what started as a promising collaboration soon spiraled into chaos. Regulatory hurdles shattered their agreement, with the courts mandating gas prices to remain stable for economic fairness. Ironically, this ruling doubled Mukesh's profits while driving Anil's ambitions into a financial black hole. Publicly accusing Mukesh of sabotaging their deal, Anil's image took a significant hit. The court's decision sent shockwaves through the stock market, devaluing many of Anil's companies. Exhausted by the legal and personal battles, the brothers dissolved a 2005 non-competition agreement brokered by their mother, unleashing a new era of rivalry. Mukesh now had the freedom to expand into Anil's territories with plans that would reshape the game. Connection lost. As Anil's fortunes dwindled, Mukesh soared to new heights literally. In 2012, Mukesh unveiled Antilia, a $1.2 billion architectural marvel in Mumbai. This 27-story skyscraper mansion boasts a 6-story garage, 9 lavish elevators, and even a private 50-seat cinema. To Anil, it wasn't just a house, it was a gleaming symbol of his brother's triumphs amidst his own failures. By 2016, Mukesh delivered another crushing blow. Entering the telecom sector, Mukesh launched Jio, a revolutionary mobile network offering affordable 4G services. Jio's meteoric rise, amassing 150 million users in record time, redefined India's telecom industry. Meanwhile, Anil's Reliance Communications, once a giant in the market, crumbled under immense debt, losing over 98% of its value within 3 years. Hero to zero. Once celebrated as a corporate mogul with a staggering net worth of $42 billion, Anil's empire crumbled in a whirlwind of lawsuits, debts, and public humiliation. The trouble peaked in 2016 when Swedish telecom giant Ericsson sued Anil over unpaid dues of $80 million. The Indian Supreme Court ordered him to pay or face jail time. In a surprising twist, his elder brother Mukesh Ambani, despite their long-standing rivalry, stepped in with the funds to save him. For Anil, however, this rescue was a bitter pill, a public spectacle of defeat in their financial feud. By 2019, Reliance Communications, the crown jewel of Anil's business empire, filed for bankruptcy. His financial woes deepened as creditors lined up, including 3 Chinese banks demanding repayment of $717 million. With mounting debts, Anil made the shocking declaration in 2020 that his once massive fortune had dwindled to nothing, yet his lifestyle told a different story: luxury cars, a private jet, and a multi-million-dollar yacht that he claimed were owned by others. Amid allegations of hidden overseas accounts and persistent legal battles, Anil's financial maze grew even murkier. Despite his claims of insolvency, questions about concealed assets lingered, leaving many skeptical of his true financial state. Meanwhile, Mukesh Ambani thrived. His company, Reliance Industries, ranked 155th on the Fortune 500 list in 2021, boasting a valuation of $217 billion. As India's richest man with a net worth of $92.7 billion, Mukesh continued forging global partnerships, including a high-profile deal with Facebook. Future fortunes. Anil, now working behind the scenes to rebuild his fortunes, maintains a disciplined routine: early morning runs, long office hours, and a strict no-sugar diet. Despite his fall from grace, He's attempting to claw his way back, proving that the Ambani saga remains as captivating as ever. Could reconciliation with his brother have changed the trajectory of their shared legacy? Perhaps the real tragedy lies not in their rivalry, but in the potential they lost by failing to unite their strengths. Hit that like button and subscribe for more jaw-dropping tales of fortune, failure, and everything in between. Want to stay updated on the latest stories? Click the bell icon and join the journey. Thanks for watching.